Chapter 1. A Very Boring Tuesday. Carl Cat and Davina Dog were best friends who lived on Maplewood Lane. Carl loved puzzles and quiet places, while Davina loved digging, dancing, and making noise. One cloudy Tuesday afternoon, the two friends were laying under the kitchen table with nothing to do. "This is the most boring day of my entire life. I'm so bored I tried organizing my squeaky toys by squeak pitch. We need an adventure, a huge one, maybe even an imaginary one." Chapter 2. The Map in the Muffin Tin. While searching through the pantry, Carl knocked over a muffin tin and out fluttered a crumpled, colorful piece of paper. "Hey, it's a map!" The map glowed faintly and showed a place called Imagination Island, with drawings of rainbow volcanoes, floating roller coasters, and giggling grass fields. At the bottom, it read only those with wild imaginations and kind hearts may enter. "Looks like we qualify. We just need to find the way." And as they read the words aloud, the kitchen spun like a top, and poof! They were gone. Chapter 3. Welcome to Imagination Island. Carl and Davina landed with a plop in a field of bouncy marshmallow mushrooms. "Whoa! This place smells like crayons and pancakes." They looked around and saw bubble clouds floating overhead and musical trees singing in harmony. A sign read, "Welcome to Imagination Island. Creativity encouraged. Kindness required. Let the adventure begin." Chapter 4. Meet Pogo the Talking Pineapple. A pineapple with sunglasses rolled up to them on a tiny scooter. "Name's Pogo. Official tour guide of the island. Are you a talking fruit?" "Sure am. And you're standing on the jelly bean launch pad?" "BOING." They flew into the air and landed on a cotton candy trampoline. "Welcome to Imagination Island, friends. Nothing here is ordinary." Chapter 5. Jelly Bean Jungle and the Riddle Tree. Their first stop was Jelly Bean Jungle, where vines were licorice and trees hummed jazz. What's full of imagination never runs out and gets stronger when shared. Is it dreams? Nope. It's stories? Correct. Lesson 1. Stories make us smarter. Chapter 6. The Upside Down Waterfall. Next they reached a waterfall, but it flowed UP. We have to float with the bubble stream. They climbed into bubble pods and floated upward, past flying fish and sleepy dolphins. Carl took notes. Lesson 2. Gravity isn't the boss on Imagination Island. Chapter 7. The Floating Roller Coaster of Feelings. The roller coaster zoomed through clouds that changed color with their emotions. Davina laughed, and the clouds turned pink. Carl got nervous. Clouds turned green. They practiced deep breathing and learned to talk about their feelings. Lesson 3. Naming your feelings helps calm your pause. Chapter 8. The Giggle Grass Field. In a wide open field, the grass laughed every time someone stepped on it. Davina did cartwheels. Carl tried a backflip and landed in a bush. Lesson 4. Laughter is learning too, and falling is part of the fun. Chapter 9. The Library of Lost Ideas. They discovered a giant tree filled with floating books. Each book held an idea someone had once forgotten. Carl found a story he started writing when he was a kitten. Davina found a plan for a jet-powered dog bone. Lesson 5. No idea is ever really lost. Chapter 10. Building the Bubble Boat. To cross the Giggly River, they had to build a boat using marshmallows, popsicle sticks, and ideas. We need to float Andy steer. Davina built a tail-powered paddle. Their boat worked. Lesson 6. Teamwork makes ideas float. Chapter 11. The Rainbow Volcano. The volcano didn't erupt lava. It exploded paint and confetti. Want to climb it? Inside was a game. Answer questions to earn climbing gear. What color makes you feel brave? What song makes you feel happy? Lesson 7. Knowing yourself helps you grow. Chapter 12. The Cave of Questions. In the cave, their reflections asked big questions. What are you proud of? What makes you feel safe? What's something you want to try? Drawing my own comic book, starting a puppy podcast. Lesson 8. Every explorer asks big questions. Chapter 13. The kindness carousel. They met a circle of friendly animals giving out compliments and hugs. Carl, you're thoughtful, creative, and a great listener. Davina, you're brave, funny, and a caring friend. The carousel spun, lifting them into the clouds. Lesson 9. Kindness gives you lift. Chapter 14. The puzzle puddle. To pass the final puddle, they had to solve a pattern puzzle made of ripples. Blue, red, red, blue, red, red. Carl tapped the puddles in order. It played a melody. Lesson 10. Patterns are everywhere, even in puddles. Chapter 15. The Imagination Olympics. They entered a goofy competition. Jelly bean juggling, brainy bounce ball, invent a dance. Carl invented a toe tap tango. Davina made a tail wag cha-cha. They didn't win gold, but they got a Shining Star Award for creativity. Lesson 11. Trying new things is a super skill. Chapter 16. The Nap Time Nest. After all the exploring, they found a cozy glade filled with sleepy birds and starry blankets. This place is called the Nap Time Nest. Carl and Davina curled up. Even imagination needs rest. Lesson 12. Sleep helps your brain grow big ideas. Chapter 17. Saying goodbye to Pogo. The next morning, Pogo gave them each a keepsake. Carl got a tiny notebook with endless pages. Davina got a voice bubble necklace that glowed when she told stories. You're now honorary explorers of Imagination Island. Chapter 18. Back through the kitchen. In a flash of light, the room spun again. Boop! They were back in the kitchen. Sammy the toddler hadn't even noticed they were gone. We have to come back someday. But first, let's write this story down. Chapter 19. Sharing the story. That night, they told Sammy a bedtime tale about their trip, complete with voices, silly noises, and lessons. Carl drew pictures. Davina acted it out with sock puppets. I want to go there. Everyone can visit Imagination Island in their mind. Chapter 20. Sweet Dreams of Adventure. As Sammy snored softly, Carl and Davina cuddled up on the windowsill. The stars outside sparkled just like the volcano mist. Best boring day ever. Next time, let's visit the Moon Marshmallows or Banana Boat Bay deal. And as their eyelids closed, a soft breeze whispered, the greatest adventures begin with a little imagination. The end. Good night, little star.